How you doing, big guy? You okay?
I am of sound mind, thanks to you all. I owe amends for my lapse in judgment.
Hey, you don't owe us squat. Ain't none of us perfect. It's kind of our thing.
How much do you remember?
Great darkness grew with every lie that I swallowed. The longer I remained with my family, the more certain I became that I could never leave. Pure Quill, your child is in danger. If her pain is half my own, the darkness may consume her entirely.
Not if I can help it.
We gotta be smart about this. There's a whole lot of converted between us and her.
Whole lot of that black blorf, too. And anyone want to tell me why Harry Hobo was able to suck it up?
Morrison, why that thing looked like him.
Because it is me.
Time to go.
Hey, Goldie Braun! Want to get back here and explain that bombshell?
Time is tight and your understanding unimportant.
Can I shoot him? Come on, let me shoot him.
Hey, we're in this together, and Smart Money says it's gonna be a tough fight.
Even in earnest, you underestimate.
So, anything you can tell us about what we're up against will be a plus.
Imagine ambivalent omnipotence, drifting in darkness. Such was my celestial solitude. Power without purpose, until uncovered by Raker. His crew were convalescent. Plagued by a pox I was serendipitously suited to soothe.
A ship full of sick people just happens upon someone with limitless healing?
We were need and needed, symptom and solace. They worshipped the wonder of my ways and declared me divine.
I think we know where this is going.
I do not know where this is going.
This is the scary part.
As the flock of followers fawned, a dark delight developed deep within me. And in the shadows it spoke. Weak whelps, pernicious priesting, feeble fools, fit for feasting. Hubris made hunger. A cancerous craving called Magus.
Hang on. You can't name a craving.
I named nothing. Clawed through my consciousness, its deafening demands sated solely by suffering.
And you listen to this thing?
Its call is too great to ignore. I too heard this voice.
It was pure putrefaction, sown from the seed of my strength. My soul stone gone sour. I resolved to rip it out.
Rip it out? How?
A mechanical marvel wrought by Raker would sever the stone from my skull and excise the evil entangled within.
Translation: you let Raker steal your powers.
Whatever his wayward wander, he was on that day my friend. He swore to separate sanctity from sin, that my healing could yet be harnessed without harm.
Sure, but who's harnessing it?
I'm with Rocket. Raker knew exactly what he was doing. That man's a master manipulator. Damn it! Now you've got me doing it.
I bear no blame for my fallen friend. Our errant experiment all but broke us both.
Then how do you explain how your best bud got his hands on the stone and has now taken over the galaxy?
I cannot.
I think I can answer that. After I rejected my promise, I got pulled into Nikki's. Perel was there. She was trying to show me something.
Peter, you can't trust anything you saw in there.
This was different, and it felt different. She took me back to the QZ and I saw that Magus thing. I saw it get all twisted up with Nikki and I saw it kill Corell.
You hear yourself? How'd she show you this if she's dead?
Quite conceivably. Her soul may be snared by the stone, chained to the child.
I mean, we could get her back.
Essence can be retained but not restored. Our echo acts as anchor, manipulated by Magus to deceive the daughter.
So it's like Corell said. Nikki needs to accept her death.
This feat is not so easily done.
Its appetite is insatiable. If unassailed, Magus will absorb all.
We're gonna need one hell of a plan.
Well, you better come up with it quick, because I see daylight.
The bond between Magus and Matriarch must be broken. It harvests its hunger through the host.
So, Nikki's like the head vampire. If we cure her, it'll free the rest. Why didn't you just say that?
So step 1, find Nikki.
Step 2, convince her mom ain't coming back from the dead.
Step 3, get that stone away from her and mop the floor with that Magus thing.
You show no shortage of assurance.
Yeah, this one's Mr. Positivity. It's enough to make you sick.
The stone is both bondage and bridge for Magus, and a young mind is most malleable. If Magus is merged with hers, she may not survive the severing.
We won't let it come to that.
Not to join the Golden Downer, but how are we supposed to find the kid? What are you...
What's going...
Flark.
Oh, Flark.
They've got the cortex. They can go anywhere, convert anyone.
We need to go now.
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you. You wanna pop a squat, Golden Boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Did he? Did he take my room?
Not so much as a yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
He has assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say, who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
Wouldn't bet on Peter winning that fight. It took all 5 of us to beat him last time.
I still can't...
Moore, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little.
Hey, Warlock. Open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay. What's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
No!
No?
I don't know what you want from me, man, but I'm not about to bend over because you throw up the entire extended thesaurus.
I see. And Antagonistic but appreciable argument. Seems you possess a spine after all. Your will may make up for your infantile frame of thought.
That's good enough for me.
So, how is he?
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Hume girl you tried to impress with your yo-yo skills?
Yeah, and it went about as well as talking to Mr. Cape.
What's a yo-yo?
Glad you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I shall be ready, Peter Quill. I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude. It'd be my honor to fight beside you with all of my might.
That's a lot of might. Groot agrees with you, Muscles.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a nice church butt-kicking party.
Did you reach? It may be up to us to stop the church in nowhere. You ready?
I am Groot.
He's worried about the mutt. Says it would be easier with his help.
I didn't think Cosmo would let the church take over his station, but if they got the Cortex, then...
He is but one canine against the army of the converted. My shoulders are sore.
Yeah, Mantis is heavier than she looks.
How is she connected with my soreness?
She rode your back all the way down the caves to Goldie's place.
Really?
I guess that explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo.
If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. We thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
All them bars. And betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments, while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold. What the flark?
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security, Muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side. So, final showdown against Raker. This time, you'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki.
Your kid sure got herself in a deep, Quill.
Her mom died, man. If Warlock's telling the truth, that thing inside her is using Corell's death to manipulate her.
I get it. Ain't gonna be easy getting her out of there, but I'll die trying.
You take care of the Milano, okay? Make sure the ship's still here when we come back. Ready, Drax?
I am. My blades are as sharp as the rodent's tongue.
Was that a metaphor?
It was a simile.
I am Groot.
Groot wants you to know he'll do all he can to save your kid.
You know what? I think I kinda understood that. Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter.
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
Watch out! He's healing up his friends!
Well, that's not fair! Gamora, cut him down!
I thought you'd never ask!
Blockhead sending out big bad rays of sunshine!
They're coming! I have assuaged the threat! Return to the skirmish!
Appreciate the help, big guy! Launch it, Drax!
That priest is pumping face into the other!
What are you waiting for? Shoot him in the face!
Look out! The roving one's making the rest of them harder to kill!
The ecclesiastic must be thwarted post-haste!
Ready!
The sorcerer protects the rest!
What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that to him! Gamora, slice him up!
Feel this?
I would not dismiss some aid!
Hey, Quill! I think the big guy's seen stars!
Thank you, Peter Quill!
Barely a flesh wound. You'll be fine.
Ugly's fixing up his crew!
And he should be the first to die!
Eyes on the
Gamora.
prize, Peter!
Drax, don't block! The blockhead's amping up his buddies! Light him up, Rocket! Send it their way, Drax! Groot, you're up!
There has to be a way to really hurt this guy!
Slice and dice!
About time!
Wacko's better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear. Cause I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki.
You're up, Rocket.
Nope.
Give that thing the old Drax tug.
The rift's the end of the known universe, bud. Don't see how it figures into anything.
Assuming we find the girl, how do we sever her connection with Magus?
We don't. If Cocoon Boy ain't around to suck it up afterward.
We'll just have to reason with her.
Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used the backup telepath.
This mission is about saving Nikki. It'll be a real shame if Cosmo bought into the promise, but like we said in Lamentis, cure everybody. Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Clark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems to me most of them would give in.
Or they'd be killed. Not an easy choice.
They got Flarkin faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hala's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So we're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
Okay, I think we got the drop on these guys.
Do not fear death.
Don't mean we can't hurt him first.
We cannot keep wandering into combat.
It's gonna be a slog all the way!
Take heed!
We got this sucker right where we want him. Yeah, bud, you tell him.
Move away, Rocket!
That's another nut job.
More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were
They
bringing...
can't raise the dead, especially after we save Nikki.
I've been thinking about what that
He hasn't stopped talking since we met him.
about how Nikki and that Magus thing might be too intertwined to save her.
Is that what he said? It's he.
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these adventures.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlow's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us.
Well, that didn't work.
Clark, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast him if I see him. We're the only ones that can do this, right? Clear back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
If I can find a way over there. Think you can anchor to this, Gamora?
Guess we'll find out.
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlow's. Look at her. This is personal, Quill. Don't suppose we could try tricking them again?
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
There has been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us.
The Warlock carries an old grudge. He would not align himself with the Grand Unifier.
Hey, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
You know why we need Warlock to stop Magus' space magic ritual?
Careful. There's treachery ahead.
Okay, we got this.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Nikki had Warlock's soul stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
Like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in this fleet and insisted they try again.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic if you think about it.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family?
doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The fulfillment must not be stopped!
He's dropping in. That's it. He finally snapped.
Gamora, wait for us! Gamora, what's going on?
That garbage doll must have been magic or something.
There are more arriving! Gamora's slicing through them like butter! At least we stopped whatever that priest was doing here!
No, we didn't! Not again!
Rush him, Drax!
What was that? I was destroying something!
Hold up, Rocket!
No, it ain't my fault she's acting like this.
Take 2 of those and call me in the morning!
We've got enough on our hands, muscles. Save your ammo. Hit this creep with a special surprise.
Sorcerer's healing the other! What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that! Lay on the hurt!
The hovering shaman is blessing his flock!
Yeah, the sooner that guy's down, the better. Take down the flyer! He's healing the rest!
And he will suffer for it!
You aren't the only one fighting this battle, Gamora!
She's not herself!
Rocket, go wild! Toss him around!
Welcome, death!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Face us!
What the flark, Gamora?
She ain't right in the head right now. Whatever happened to not running in? Dropped out weirdos deserve it.
At least you stopped whatever that priest was doing.
You? Good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Rager's flarked up church?
No, of course not.
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on. All things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenwilbury.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. What say we go stop a nutjob cult leader?
Yes.
Incoming!
Time to shred them!
These fanatics only understand violence!
Why are there so many of them? Because they've been converting whole worlds! Rope together,
Preying
carpet!
on the weak?
That's one big, bad, stunt robot!
This combat is sure to draw the Warlock's attention!
We ain't gonna see him again. No way!
Having fun preying on the weak?
Watch your butts!
This has got my name on it!
Do your thing, Gamora!
Nice to meet you!
Make like a tree!
They are coming at us from everywhere!
We're gonna stop them every... Pump it at him, big guy!
We've got to apply more pressure!
Do your thing, Drax! Why are there so many of them? Because they've been converting whole worlds!
Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs!
Big deal, we're barely denting this thing! Sit tight, Gamora! Breaker doesn't know what he's in for! Can't wait to blast the gold off his nose! Drop her! I said drop her!
This one mocks our every effort!
What's next, Peter?
Peter Quill! The assassin is in trouble!
So we can forget what I just said, right?
If I buy you a drink,
destroy.
can you tell us how it happened?
Prepare for pain!
Feels like I've been shooting
Release
that
her at
big one
once!
for
Or
hours!
face it is as venerable as it is large! We must break it!
Why are there so many of them?
This is nothing compared to some battles I have fought!
I can barely cut into his armor!
I am not accustomed to being vulnerable.
Barely a flesh wound. You'll be fine.
Perish! Gamora! I shall enjoy this!
There goes the arm!
How do they have this many goons?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
Too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge, and it's starting to sound like a made-up word.
All words are made up.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over. should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
I'm more than ready.
Really? A fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
You know, I usually hated when that Cosmo spotlight would shine down on me. Now I kinda miss it.
I did not know you were so sentimental.
That's it, Peter. Let's go. We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time!
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
The form is fleeting. The foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
Close to get over! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
Fucking snipers! That's cowards!
We need to close this distance!
What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
Show him some muscle! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge! So many lousy angles to cover!
Keep shooting! I'll get closer!
This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead! Throw that, Drax!
Don't be sad! Keep punking, they're scudding lights out! Been too long since I blew something up!
Our justice is swift! Blow him up!
What is next, Peter Quill?
Another
Must have
ready!
missed the
Find me an
defense
opening!
against Gamora class!
Stay away from the edges!
I will toss them to their deaths!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
The Warlock is more valiant than I believe!
Boy and Unicorn are still at it!
Hope all the god stuff wasn't just talk!
We're sitting ducks!
You're wrong on both counts!
He means we can't stay here!
On this we are agreed!
Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this!
I've seen a sign!
Being shot at ain't enough of a sign!
I'm referring to the billboard! Perhaps it can be cut loose!
Oh!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Hold the fire while I cross to the next roof!
Groot! Hawkeye time!
We approach the dog's tower!
Hold on, Nikki! We're coming! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftops!
So many lousy angles to cover!
That just gives us a fighting chance! Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there, you save me one!
No promises!
What's next, Peter?
Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Draw their fire while I cross to the next roof!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge! Of course it was easier to get to before! So many lousy
Just
angles!
once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that!
The warlock saved us from certain death!
Can't start a racer and his little light go!
Time for the big gun! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
I swear, if Warlock kills Raker before I get a chance!
My guy keeps dodging my shots!
Watch your back!
Smoke them, Rocket!
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over!
What now?
This is how it's done!
Well done! He shall fly no more!
Sick 'em, Drax! Now it's Nova!
These soldiers are deadlier than the local security!
You got this one!
Time's up!
We don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes. Wriggle rear.
His perfect posterior! His
Champion cheeks!
Look out!
What?
do your worst, faith whisper!
Let's not add to our problems! Fall off!
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either.
We approach the dog's tower!
We still have to fight our way through! Stay away from the edges!
I'll lay down some cover fire to get you across. How many
Now
are
it's
there?
Nova!
It's like all of nowhere showed up.
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it!
The bombardment! I like it better! Save your nice words for later, Quill.
Rocket! Fire! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
Did you see Raker's face when he showed up?
Perhaps will tell tale of our battles here!
Is that like a Cathathian minstrel?
Well, you're a big target, that's why.
Stay away from the edges!
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us. What's so special about Goldie anyway? Yeah, he's strong. But what good is strong against ridiculous, unrelenting firepower? We need to be on the other side of this thing.
That's one way down.
Last way.
This carnage brings back troubling memories of worlds I destroyed.
Always wondered, what did you use to do that? Some kind of mega bombs?
Rocket!
Look! They're still at it!
At least our guy seems to be winning.
Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Ba-ba-ba-boom, baby!
You sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream.
Warlock better not kill Raker before I get to him.
I am eager to pull that sorcerer's insides to the outside.
I don't need another round. Warlock can squeeze the life out of that freak for all I care. You gonna make us a bridge or what?
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Are you kidding? After the fit you threw last time?
This ain't like the last time. You all... I trust you guys.
Glad that wasn't Rocket.
You are a valued member of this team, not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
Nor will I.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
You will regret it.
How dumb are these flartnards to even fall for this flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't going to end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
Beast is being exposed to the promise.
Get away from my dog!
You don't stand a chance!
Why does the dog not mind blast them?
Something's wrong with him!
His belief could not save him from death!
Don't be sad! Keep punching, they're scudding lights out!
Put down another fanatic!
He tricked it!
Nowhere security's a big trouble after that!
File your complaints later!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
Things feel tough! We need to really pile it on!
Last time someone got stabbed! Put him down before I carve out your eyeball!
Oh, you Rocket!
We should switch to the hard stuff!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
They'll be building a statues for this!
I guess this means there's no nowhere resistance!
Muscle! I wasn't expecting any!
Feels like I've been shooting that big bot for hours! Chop, chop! We gotta keep him off, Cosmo!
They will not touch him! Why does the dog not mind blast them?
Something's wrong with him!
Gamora!
Well done, you two!
You're
A
right,
tactfully
buddy.
executed
Good
maneuver!
old beat on drilling! Hang in there, bud! Quill, do something!
Form of a new one!
It'll be a slice! Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
Chop it down! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
I got all these toys, I'm just dying for you! I think we finally worked all the bugs out of them!
All that matters is I hit it more times than you!
I can't figure out how to hurt this one!
That's right! You don't flirt
Guys,
with nowhere,
my hand!
scuthole!
Get me,
Looks like
guys.
even she's got her limits!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto the horrendous
Back in
now!
business!
That's why I'm here.
We're barely scratching the big thing's paint!
Let's beat on it!
Hit him down, Groot!
Why does the dog not mind blast them?
Just buy him some time to recover! Cosmo! Talk to us here!
More talking! Use your mind to try to help us out here!
Need a hand?
This has got my name on it!
Is it me or are we barely dentting this thing?
It is as venerable as it is large! We must break it!
Cut him off, Gamora! Nobody kicks a dog on my watch!
Especially not that one!
What the fuck are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait!
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind. He's there.
Oh, fuck it, just shoot the mutts!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
He's Peter Quill. Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy.
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Duma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Deadheads, mine for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your park, then yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits sent Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
I lost my family too. My mom died right in front of me when I was just a kid.
Then Peter Quill should know. Cosmo would work like dog to have family back.
If they are part of this promise, these humans are most assuredly dead. Do not be swayed by the bribe of their return as I was.
Promise is only empty until fulfillment be. Perhaps it's Katatian who lost hope too quickly.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Peter Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fetch your lies.
That's it, buddy. You tell him.
Nowhere is Cosmo home be. His pups, his family. Will protect at all costs.
Sick him, boy.
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the Cortex. You think he'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Flark! Attacking Scratch Snatchers! Gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
I guess so.
All right, people. Let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These...
Drax, can you handle this?
An intriguing texture. I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos, while you were off looking for the mud.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The Flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level.
Ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady.
Raker said Nikki chose nowhere for the ritual, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time letting that one go.
But that means Magus chose it. Probably because of the Cortex and how it can provide instant access to all believers everywhere.
Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the universal church of crap.
I know it's slow going. Blame the Flarknards who wrecked everything.
Do you know any shortcuts?
In case you ain't noticed, the entire geometricals of this place have been Flarked.
Guardian of Galaxies, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi debt.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church goons between us and the Cortex. You coming?
Ned, Cosmo is retaking Tower of Security, where his cops are hiding. Without power, nowhere is being lost. Faust too.
Gotcha! Be careful up there, buddy.
Drax! Lethal? Still hurts, I bet.
You can work for that fancy pants Nova Corps armor, I swear!
So, let's take that strip-neck soldier out then!
Peter! Help!
Migrates! The enemy proves persistent! Peter Quill! Over this way!
Hey, Quill! I think the big guy's seeing stars!
Dodge this!
Bomber's really messing with my
Press
bow!
him down, Peter! Do something!
Sit tight, buddy!
We're violating so many nowhere codes just being near this place!
I'm well beyond caring!
Rocket! Blast him!
Help me out, Peter!
Looks like even she's got her limits!
That Brody my guy is really starting to tick me off!
I agree! The electric-wielding corpsman must perish next!
What's down that giant brain drain?
They say the real valuable chunks are down there in the thalamus!
Right!
When possible!
Get back out there!
Electrical hazards!
What's next, Peter?
Let loose, Rocket!
The electrifying enchanter's spells irritate me!
Yup! If we snuff him out, the rest of King's minds are gonna be an issue!
The Voltaic warlock is foundering! We must attack!
Those poor goons got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lungs, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in.
Lungs are already gray.
And you know that...
I have seen them. Many times.
Drax, little help, Peepo?
Readily!
Drax, over here! Hurry!
I move as swiftly as is necessary.
Cool, you know I was just messing with you.
What's that?
There ain't no such thing as gray lung.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Oh, you so fell for it. Gray lung.
Did you guys know?
Oh, yeah.
Naturally.
You're always good for a laugh, Quill.
Perhaps Perhaps there is a way to steer nowhere directly into the rift.
Can't risk it if Nikki's here.
What do you see?
Same stuff, but higher.
I hunger.
For battle?
I did not eat on the ship.
There's plenty of brain tissue to go around.
It can wait.
Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
Could be all of nowhere, looks like this soon.
It'll get back on its feet.
The giant head does not have feet.
It used to.
On it, and finished. This work is worth more than your worth, Quill.
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the cortex? Hey, Groot, think you can get me up there?
I am Groot.
Right about there.
This seems impertinent to our task.
I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping.
Scoping. This place smells weird.
Brains go sour if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and, I don't know, something else.
Eucrea.
What's that?
It's the waste product of a large Catathian slug.
I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable.
He wants to know what could have decapitated a Celestial.
Likely it was an exceptionally large blade.
I never want to meet whoever was wielding it.
Why do the mightiest powers of the universe not intervene against the Church? Galactus, the Stranger, the Living Tribunal.
They didn't show up for the Galactic War either, and we won it without them.
Your mistake is thinking they give a single flark about the rest of us.
Whoa! Tremors have intensified!
Oh, what have they done to you?
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, nowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
Come on. This place isn't the only dive bar in the galaxy. We'll find another.
You don't get it, Quill. Me and Groot met here. My first arrest was here. There ain't no replacing nowhere.
What do the buyers do with all of the brain matter?
They buy bone scrapes and spinal fluid too.
Why?
They're mostly scientists, trying to understand the mysteries of the universe or create the next big weapon. Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance.
We'll blow it up if that's what it takes.
We're dealing with power we've never seen before. No way we'd survive that.
I will do it. While the rest of you flee, it would be an honor.
You don't know nothing about explosives. And this is Flarkin' nowhere, man. I ain't blowing up nowhere. Or any of us. We should focus on them faith conduits. I'm betting they all route through the same tunnel.
Here they come!
A whole lot of them!
Soon to be one less!
They've got fake tech everywhere!
Hope they round it all up and permanent what's done!
Hopefully he's leaving Raker with some ugly scars! Getting real
so sick of these skips bringing more doom! They can send as many as they like! They will all perish!
Heads up!
Yeah, they keep flying in more creeps. I'll keep putting bullets in them.
How many times have I saved your butt now?
What would I do without you,
Like a
Rocket?
hot knife!
Fiends! I will find new ways to kill you!
Drax is well known for his non-scientific method!
Rocket! Do your thing!
This whole city is going to collapse!
Not until we've dismantled the church!
Put him through!
Never see it coming! We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes!
Like we have any choice. They shoot, we shoot.
All right, Groot. Let's make a bridge of our own.
Just watch out for quakes.
Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuts soiling his fancy boots.
All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
After kicking Raker's butt, I wouldn't be surprised if Warlock finds us.
That still leaves Mantis.
We'll have the Cortex by then. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump back to Lamentis.
Assuming there still is a Lamentis.
Careful. Gets a little... Whoa!
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Watch this. Surprise, Scutfuckers! Slash him, Gamora!
I'll enjoy this! This is bringing back war memories!
Only this time there's no resistance to help out! Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate!
Just show me what to ventilate.
Another one down! Get ready!
The bloodlust is strong! I am losing control!
Oh man! You guys are in big trouble! Almost there! Push through this!
They will regret angering the Taphian warrior!
Last time someone got stabbed! Is the whole church here?
Their losses will be legendary! Incoming attack!
Get down here! Let me shoot you! Whole lot of pain coming your way!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
I was just trying to wake him up!
You best protection!
Haven't had a draw like this since the war!
Only this time there's no resistance to help out! Creeps are coming from everywhere!
Doing my best to clip them.
Head on a swivel!
We'll never hit him while he's moving around that fast.
We need to bring him in for an emergency landing!
Making short work of these cultist creeps!
Having fun preying on the weak?
Make them hurt, Gamora! Buy some time, Groot! Let's see that sword! My guy keeps dodging my shot! Put their lights out! The fine one with the big gun is finally down!
Well done, Peter Quill! before your temple gates! Come out and die!
So glad that...
Wolverie's got herself in a bind!
I'm ready!
Round 'em
Find
up,
me an
Groot!
opening!
Deadliest woman incoming!
Cut to the chase!
I am primed to destroy! You struggle in vain!
Feels like I've been shooting that big butt for hours!
Things feel tough! We need to really pile it on!
This one is primed for punishment!
Let's make him feel it! Freckle Flex! Prepare yourself!
My mind fills with rage!
Oh man! You guys are in big trouble! Gamora! Run him
Any
through!
last words?
That's one big, bad, scudding robot!
The solution is simple! We must take it out first! We'll tear down this church, wizard!
That was awesome!
Ugh! This guy barely feels it!
Hey, Scuttnut! Yeah, you! Put down my friend, or I'm ready!
Watch it! They're crawling out of the woodwork!
I wasn't expecting so many of them!
Good riddance.
Now the true battle begins.
Everyone ready? Game face is on.
I have only one face.
Well, put it in me mode.
Ha! Done!
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already.
Whatever they're up to with the Cortex, it stops now. This is nowhere. Our nowhere.
Destin right! Let's show these Flartnards the door!
I'll show them my blade.
It will be a glorious battle. We are with you, Peter Quill!